Yeah, 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 yeah. Let me quickly see if everything is hunky dory. Give us a for okay there for the audio and the visuals. Audio and the visuals. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, to another very cold Wednesday evening. Very cold in Cape Town now. Always cold. Apparently, the coldest winter in decades. Decades. So yeah, quickly give us a thumbs up if you guys can see me and hear me. If you want to see me and hear me, is a different story. I don't mind though. Ronaldo kap hom 3 koppies koffie, papa, 3 koppies koffie en 'n bier. Dit is hoe dit hoort. Dit is hoe dit hoort. Kom ons kyk garage manne. I know there's a bit of a delay over there, but just give us a thumbs up. Ah, Ify, okay man, okay. So yeah, PC is done. The PC has been built. I was a bit worried. I was a bit worried just before probably about 6:30. I got the bright idea to update my BIOS. And then I quickly had to go on the internet, check out how things work, get a memory stick, format the memory stick, load the new BIOS, start up F2, you know the drill. And the thing gave me a message. It says, "Hey, what's going on?" And apparently, luckily I clicked because the RAM which I've got in here, you have to enable something inside BIOS to register the RAM as two 3600 chips. And when I did that, luckily it started up again. Phew, probably 5 minutes. We made it with 5 minutes, but that's the spirit. That's how much we operate, man. Operate. For all those Driekus fans out there, congratulations, man. Driekus did extremely well. If you're wondering what my PC looked like, I actually took a photo of my PC. I can maybe show you, but there you go. It should zoom, hopefully. Let's hold it like that. Doesn't want to focus, but yeah, that is basically what it looks like. Is the PC over here? Let's quickly see. Maybe this little jobby can work a bit better now. Let's quickly have this little number over here and get that little light going. There you go. That's maybe this can work slightly better. But yeah, let's quickly transition over there and show you. So there's my PC, ladies and gentlemen. That what you see over there at the bottom over there, that is a support bracket for the massive graphics card, which is over there. Now I like the minimalistic. I went for the minimalistic RGB. Now obviously you can get these guys to go all different colors and all what not. But yeah, that basically is the whole PC. Those are the RAMs at the top over there. All these lights work in synchronicity with one another. The graphics card light, the support bracket, those DDRs, etc. Everything looks hunky-dory. All the BIOS has been updated. I must just clean over here because this is tempered glass. Okay, forget this little guy, but yeah, that's tempered glass over there. But this is a beast of a machine because I decided I haven't upgraded in quite a while. So I thought, well, let's do it and do it decently. So it's not obviously all high-end stuff, but in case you're wondering, it is a DDR4 still, because I'm not too worried about DDR5. It's too new though, and so I don't need it though. But it's 32 gigs of that. The CPU which I've got in here is the i5 12th generation, the 12400. That's cool beans. The graphics card, that's still one which took the longest because I actually had to sell off a few things to get the graphics card. When this graphic card, and still, if you want to buy it though, new, you'll probably pay around between 20 and 24,000 for this thing. But luckily, one of my old learners, that's a nice advantage of it being a teacher, is you build up a lot of contacts. And one of the learners actually, his business, it's one of my first learners which I had at the new school. But his business is basically testing cards. And then after a certain amount of months or years, he can actually sell off the cards. So I actually have an AMD card in here on an Intel board. But I never thought that it actually worked. So when I read up on these things, apparently you can do it though. So all you have to do is just uninstall all the NVIDIA drivers, because my previous graphics card was a NVIDIA, a GeForce 1060 EVGA, 3 gigs of RAM. And this card, when I came up there, the guy contacted me and said, listen, here's a beast of a card I've got for you for 8.5. So I asked him what was it, and he says, no, it's the Asus TUF 6800 XT Radeon. So I went to go and read up on this card, and yeah, the people are extremely happy with it. And it basically equates, for you guys who are into the computers, it basically equates to the performance of a 3080. So I'm extremely happy for that specific price to be able to pay that. And yeah, everything works hunky-dory. The Aura Sync, which is what you do to control the lights, those things are up and AFA okay. All the hard drives are in place. I've got two 500 gigs. I showed you what that actually looks like. Another 500 SSD and another SSD as well in there. So there's 4 hard drives in there, just for the series and things which I download before I convert it over to my hard drive. So yeah, next thing is a keyboard. Next thing is a mouse, and then a 4K monitor, and that's done and dusted. But I'm happy for now, though. So I'm so happy it turned out perfectly as what I envisioned it. Extremely nice. So that's cool beans. And then yeah, as I said, for all the Driekus fans out there, me included, though. Congrats, lads. I think we're all feeling happy together that the man has represented South Africa again and smacked the living crap out of someone at the UFC. But his next fight's going to be big. Probably be around November, I assume. But that's that Israel guy, which gave him a bit of lip afterwards, after his victory. So yeah, that would be an awesome fight to actually go and watch. Any case, let's quickly see who's inside chat. Ronaldo was there first. Pierre de Kok, goeienaand. Pierre ook. Tennis Mulder is here. Pierre is probably sucking on a bit of a purge, something over there. As I know that Pierre retracted his message. Probably something dirty again, Pierre. Henry Landsberg, good evening, chat. And Keizo and Mr. Ronaldo. Christian Gounder is here. How's it, guys? And then we've got the Choro Jarocho with a lot of beers. Oak's having a nice 5 beers already with dark glasses. Eyes are all puffed up of the alcohol, I assume. And Tina says, all okay. Good evening, everyone. John Martin, good evening, sir. Pierre Kirshen, all good, all good. Fingerprint magnet, that case. Yeah, but as I said, once it's cleaned, you're not going to touch it again. So it's just a tempered glass. It's just on the one side which the tempered glass is, and I like the smoky, the dark look. So now this thing is classy, man. It's classy. And what's also nice is the games which I run through Steam. What I also never knew, because I mean I never play around with the settings of the platforms. You can actually enable in-game frame per second, FPS. So then it shows a small little bar or just lettering on the top right, so it doesn't bother your gaming at all. And then you can actually see the different frames per second which runs in the game. Now, just to give you an idea, the previous card, when I played the game, gave me about 40 frames per second. I'm playing on 1080p at the moment because this is what the monitor can actually go to. And the 1060 card gave me about 40 frames per second, which was fine. I mean, you don't notice that big of a difference. When I put this monkey nut in, it runs 280 to 320 frames per second. So yeah, no, it is a most definite upgrade. So that's cool beans. Good evening, everyone. Let's see, Dion78 here. Here's Michael O is inside the house as well. Lacquer, man, lacquer. So I'm going to show you 3 pics in the slideshow, and then we're going to check out what the Russians have actually listed for us. I did have a look at these, and there's a few interesting devices, which is kind of cool beans. But yeah, currently what I'm vaping on is I've got my Dufpo V Arbiter 2 as per usual, blimey inside here, and that's that. I mean, it will always probably be blimey which is inside here. It's I just can't get tired of the flavor. That's liquor. And then still got the Aries V2 on top of the detonator with a lovely blue lighting going on. You should see the blue lighting picking up through there. So yeah, and that's that. Vaping at 30 watts. And inside here is probably I've still got a 3 milliliter of this left. Then it's done. Then it's me and Ronaldo again. Over conversing, sending packages across there, Ronaldo. You must be wakey. I'm going to let you know what I want. So anywho, let's quickly check out the slideshow. There's just three things which I actually wanted to show you. First one's there's Mr. Neil Hawkey, in case you guys are new to the channel and don't know who this Mr. Hawkey is. He's one of the UK continental hoppers. He's in the movie business and is one of the members of this channel. Also contributed to this channel as well. So yeah, that is absolutely awesome. So we just want to congratulate Mr. Hawkey. It's his birthday today. That's probably why you won't see him inside chat, because he's probably with a fam having a good time. So congratulations in your absence, from us and the South Africans and all the other members from overseas who likes you as a person and sincerely wants to wish you a happy birthday. You've got that going. There's only two more slides. Other one was this Oki. I thought this was actually very, very nice. We'll get to vaping content a bit later. Don't worry, don't worry. But after, you got to take your hat off to this guy. This guy's is a quadruple amputee. Quadruple. He doesn't have legs, cut off below the knees, both legs and both arms at the elbows. And he participates in this. He actually participates in quite a lot of sports, but currently this is what he excels in, and that's what's it, cornhole. You see at the top there, the Americans apparently like this sport, the cornholes, where you throw this probably a little sucky full of corn, millipita, and then into an hole. And yeah, he actually did extremely well. The specific set, it was actually very, very nice to see this guy and the support which he actually gets from the crowd. And then the last slide which I want to show you is, I don't know, check out this number. Miss Netherlands. I'm sure a lot of you guys can tell me what is the problem with this photo. According to me as a biology teacher. So yeah, I'm very happy for this person, but I feel very bad for the people that actually participated. This is the first transgender Mrs. something, and this is Miss Netherlands. So yeah, and it's actually interesting. You wonder where it's gonna stop, um, and why it actually continues. Why people bow down to this narrative. Um, Not that I've got a problem. As I said, I don't have a problem with people transgendering. But now you start competing against females in female events and taking the crown away from a potential real female. Whether you feel like a real female, you are not a real female. And I still think it's actually unfair. Now, right, this is not sport where it's actually performance based, but I think this is more a statement which has been, yeah, which they tried to make or did make. So, any case, but yeah, that's the first transgender. So now you see it, Miss Netherlands, easy as pie. So those are the things which I actually wanted to show you. And then internet-wise, let's quickly have a look on the Russian site, because you oaks must never type in anything inside chat anymore. Nothing. A series which I finished watching recently was that Smartless. I don't know if you've ever watched Smartless. Where those three actors, the one guy that played in Will and Grace, Jason Bateman from Ozark, and then another dude. Now these guys have got an extremely popular podcast, the three guys, and then they decided to take their podcast on the road, um, just for a bit of live action. So behind the scenes, and then they've also got a portion of where they actually perform on the stage, bringing out special guests. If you can Google and you watch episode 5 of the first season, watch episode 5, because they've got ach my father, amper sê Jason Bourne, Matt Damon. They've got Matt Damon as a guest, and he's such a nice guy. Oh my word, what a lovely person. But yeah, and he also goes into the history of how he and Ben actually met and things like that, though. So it's interesting. But it's a good series to actually watch. So it's not a story. So it's just this podcast of these three actors going on town. Goeienaand Dani, lekker man, jou te sien. Misschien jou ook nie so baie nie. Jy's redelik skaars. So kom ons kyk 'n bietjie. What have the Russians got for us? So the first thing which I put up there was Intersection Caliburn GZ2 pot kit. All right, it's got a bit of rubberizing going there. Let's quickly just translate there. And let's have a look at this monkey nut. Go through this guy and see what is going on. The device was provided with an unusual design without buttons, a capacity of 17 watts. Power, a cartridge with a blowing and interchangeable evaporators. Okay, at least it looks a bit different there. So that's nice. Okay, subsystem, non-standard transverse cartridge, blah blah blah, gamma colored from five variations. Contrasting logo, rectangular window to track the level of liquid. Opposite side is the bleed polymer insert, beveled, etc., etc. A little nice little looking device. Okay, there's a nice close up of it there if you want to check that out. Okay, not too shabby, not too shabby. Okay, there's a little close up there, and what is that portion over there? What have we got over there? Okay, 17 watts we already said, 850 milliamp battery, 2 milliliters. Yeah, basically standard stuff. So it's just the look that is different. Replaceable evaporators are sold in two different copies. The copies are 0.8 and a 1 ohm coil. But yeah, that's what the guys look like. Type C charging port, nice and big. That's lekker op 5 plekke. Alright, so you've got a new little all-in-one little number coming out. And then we've got, look at this. For the MTL manne. For the MTL manne, waar is julle nou? Die Berserker Mini V3 from Vandy Vape. Yeah, I'll definitely give this guy a go as well. I mean, I enjoyed the Berserker 2. I've still got my Berserker 2, which I think is a very good MTL tank. Tight blowing with a large set of pins. 3 rings to control the supply of liquid. 4 different mouthpieces. The 22 millimeter. 4 different Terenic mouthpieces. Okay. Let's quickly blow up this guy. Check this guy a bit bigger. You can see that. Okay. And then there. Okay. All right. Now that's probably a mistake they made on the design. That's probably going to be a flathead screw, I assume. Flathead so that you can screw this in. I can't think that they would have press fitted it. I don't see other. Wait. Let's quickly check. Yeah, no. It actually was press fit, it seems. Underneath. Yeah. So yeah, that's nice, interesting. Okay, let's check out this guy. Okay, airflow, bottom airflow intake. Has it only got one airflow intake hole? Can we see on the other pictures? Quickly check. There's that one on that side. Okay. It's difficult to say because they don't really show. Although that picture over there shows that you can see right through. You see the light there at the bottom over there? So you can see right through. So it could be 2 air intake holes, which I do prefer above 1 intake hole. I don't mind it. Give me 2 small air intakes, but I like that stereo airflow intake from the bottom. This guy has only got from the one side. But I prefer the 2. So right, that's that. And then we've got the Cento DNA 100. Okay, elite box. What the hell is that word? It's accommodated with a reliable board, evolve 100 watts, supports 3 battery formats, okay, 18, 650, 20, and 21. Light aluminum body, alloy steel, rectangular shape was a noble, 25 millimeter, which you can put on top. And then they decide to put on this battery door. No. So, in any case, but this here reminds me a lot of something which I've already seen. Almost like a EVIC, the EVIC front side, EVIC Mini front side, and the back side of this guy. Yeah, it reminds me of the back side of that. The chroma, but yeah, not something which I'm excited about, but maybe some of you like it. You check out the carbon fiber close up. Not the best quality picture which you've got over there. That one's better. But yeah, don't like those battery doors. Hopefully it's not very fine threading. Huh. This is weird. Am I missing something here? Or am I seeing this correctly? If I'm looking at this, that's your 510 threading, which means that every time you switch a battery, you need to remove your RTA or RDA, whatever you're going to put on there, your atomizer. Because your atomizer is going to go over this. Wil jy nou meer? That is weird. Yeah. Any case. So yeah, I don't know why they would do something like that. What would be the rationale behind that? No idea. Look at this. We got a nice little RDA. Small little number. Okay, Thunderhead Creations. And it's a single coil as well. So no matter how you turn that single coil clockwise, anti-clockwise, it will accommodate two of them. Both of them. Doesn't matter. So yeah, little beefy little bastard. Torrent Solo V1 1.5. The new drift was endowed with the monolith dome, removable rotating ring. 5 colors. Okay, you've got the colors over there. 810 drip tip. Let's check out this picture over there. Alright, yeah, so you can see airflow from the bottom, airflow from the side. I would have actually just loved if they cut this guy down. I don't know if you can see the mouse. I assume you can see the mouse on the thing. But they should have cut this guy down there. They shouldn't have edged it down, if you know what I mean. So that you can actually have airflow which shoots to the side, to not only bottom. Because I always feel that this hitting directly to the sides are almost, if it's curved to the top, almost at a downward angle as well, is counterproductive to me for the bottom as well. So I would have just rather made it flatter over there. But yeah, it'd be interesting if one of you guys get it and let us know what the flavor is going to be like once it comes in Afrique to suit. Now here they'll show the pictures of the airflow heating directly through the sides. But it doesn't look like that on that image. It is almost angled down. So it could be, I don't know, could be. Heaven knows. So yeah, I think air. Depends on the length of those holes, put it that way, yeah. So if it's this length, then it could possibly go to the side. But I still would have preferred it to be angled slightly towards hitting it at an angle rather than directly perpendicular. So yeah, nice times, nice times. Okay, let's quickly see what's going on in chat. Ronaldo says asleep. I sleep with one eye open. There you go, Kaiser. Definitive. Not getting my notifications, got robbed and had to redo all my personal stuff again. You know, that's the saddest sad. If that happens, the bloody criminals, the bastards, don't consider these kind of things. It's like when I came out of the army. I mean, the army pays minimal. They basically give you a little, almost like it's not a salary, man. It's almost like can get yourself and your girlfriend a chocolate milkshake at Wimpy when you're on leave, that kind of cash. So just enough to buy the necessities, toilet rolls and toothbrushes and whatever you need to get. And I went to decided to go and shop for toiletries when I was on leave, my first leave when I was in Oudtshoorn. And typical me, never minded. I I carry my I had my wallet in my hand, and then I was looking at things, and I put my wallet down in the shop. And later on, as I operate through the aisles and I get to something else, and I want to see if I've got enough money, but I can't find my wallet anymore. And I clicked the damn it. So I had to go through to back to every item which I actually checked to see, because there was a habit of mine to put down something and then forget to take it again. And when I got there, it was gone. It was gone. They did find the wallet in a bin outside the shop, um, but there was nothing in it. The oak removed everything. He removed everything. Now, Lord knows what he wanted to do with it. But yeah, and that sucks just to go through the PT of applying and cancelling and stopping. And no, that sucks. So, Donnie Jonker, I feel for you, buddy. It hasn't only happened to me once, it happened to me twice. So, no, it's not lekker. I hope you didn't have too much in your purse, but as I said, normally the money is not the issue. It's the same with that. I probably told you the story of when my wife and the kids they went to the Spur. I was on a Monday weekend, not too far, and she phones me. She said, "Listen, a purse has been stolen," and they actually sent me footage. I did post the footage on Facebook, I think, but the security cameras of the Spur actually recorded that the family next to them, Eileen and them, the little girl climbs underneath the chair. And you can see it on the security camera. And she grabs, slowly pulls my wife's handbag from under her to them. Now, you know, the Spur benches are very close to one another. So it's actually easy for something like that to happen. Now, obviously, my wife, when she puts her handbag down, she always puts her foot through the strap, which is a bit wise. But be that as it may, they disappeared with the whole purse, and inside the purse was our car keys, and we only had one. Now our car's one of those keyless, the Toyota Auris, um, where you just press a button, and we just had one of those keyless remotes, and the remote was inside that. You can't believe the hassle which we had getting another remote. First of all, getting the insurance to go and collect the car. We had to wait there in the parking area to make sure that the bastards don't maybe not find the key and walk around and try and trigger. So no, it was a mess. It took months to get the car sorted out. No, that was ridiculous. And this bastard, and it was almost at Christmas time, so he did get a lot of money from my wife's purse for sure. But no, 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 that's not lekker. It's not lekker to go through all that trouble. Kaiser in the hand tonight is actually a Geek Yo. The Geek Vape Dual 21700. Nice. I must actually start up mine for a change as well. Didn't also get notified. Yeah, but you guys don't click the bell icons anymore. Even though you did click the bell icon, click it again. Remove it and then click it again, and you will get notifications. Evening all better, late than never. Thanks, Dion Danhauser also joined us. And Kirsten Gander says, I've seen that video of the girl that steals the bag. I mean, I even asked on Facebook, spread the message. We'll even reward you just to give back the bag. We'll reward you, although you've stolen from us, because we knew that it's going to cost us such a lot of money just to get that car sorted out, that we were prepared to pay the thief. And nothing. We didn't hear anything. So, any case, let's quickly have a final look at this guy. So yeah, no, it seems to be angled. I don't know. Be that as it may, they say the airflow is going to go directly to the coils. The violin is supplied in a metal case. Okay, 6 millimeters apart. So you might pop in two 2 millimeter coils. Get that in there. If you're ambitious. But yeah, but it's strange that they've got the 6 millimeter apart and cater only for a single coil, because normally your single coils are going to be 3.5 mils. So you're going to have ample space for airflow to pass as well. So maybe it's a good idea. But I wouldn't go anything less than a 3.5 millimeter inside there, or a 3 at least. Bare minimum, 3 millimeter. But yeah, that's at least something nice which they came out with. 24 millimeter diameter, single coil, the version 1.5. All right, then we've got this, another Zippo number. The ZD9000 disposable pod by Mosmo. Mosmo, 10 milliliters of juice. That's a lot of juice. That's a lot of juice. A non-trivial subsystem. The device was packed with a lightweight polymer, decorated in the style of notorious gasoline lighter. The folding cover acted as a hygienic cap for the mouthpiece. The side walls were marked with the laconic logo. Laconic. What is laconic? At least 12 flavors were provided. Okay, so this is a closed system. You buy it for the juice. Once it's done, it's done. Inside, relative capacious 650, 1 ohm coil inside there, 10 mils of juice. So you won't be able to refill this. So it's just a little gimmick thing. I just wonder if these people wouldn't have saved a lot of cost by just making it more simpler. Because I mean, putting in the money for this guy, and it's even got a hinge, but you've got to throw it away once you're done. You can't refill it. The concentration of nicotine is 50 milligrams. Holy crap, so 5%. That's heavy, heavy. So I don't know who these guys are catering for. For the Harley Davidson manne, for the bikers. But it will look cool. It will look cool. Alright, so that's that. And then we've got this. Okay, eens gooi hem daar so. Translate. Elusia. The Elusia A by Fakir's Mod. Looks fancy, ne? Look at them fancy. Almost looks like a Diablo sign at the bottom if you look very quickly. Yeah, that's nice and interesting. Not bad looking. Dico, this thing's not going to be cheap, that's for sure. 21,700. Winning recipe already there. If you can afford it, great. Okay, 3D printed body, obviously, but just basically the cover. The rest of it looks like stainless. The backside, ergonomically rounded. 510 drip tip. But yeah, I kind of like the look of this guy. I like it. I like the look. The look is cool. Yeah, no, you can't see the drip tip though. It's a pity. But the drip tip also looks numbers. Yeah, this guy looks rugged, eh? Even got a etching on the side as well. Yo. Huh. But yeah, unfortunately, it appears if you're going to use the 20 or the 21,700, you can't use the sleeve. The sleeve is only for the 18650, else the battery's not going to fit. Let's quickly see what they say. Install the small round activation button, blah, blah, blah. The universal device is equipped with variable EC23 board, 5 to 60 watts. Battery to 1. How they actually say. But yeah, that's what the guy looks like. You can see the drip tip. What do they mean by a charging port and a borrow back are not included? Okay, so there's not a charging port on it, and you can't buy it with a borrow. So you basically buy this. This is what you get when you buy it. So it doesn't come with its own borrow bridge. Okay. 185. Very, very short. 75. Nice. Nice and compact. Install the round activation on the side under the tank. That's a weird place for the fire button to be in, eh? Check the position of the fire button. That's going to be a very weird change to vape it over there. To use one of your bottom fingers. That is weird. So in any case, and then we've got, last but not least, OBS pot kit. Let's check them out. Okay, type C, blah, 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 blah. Engine 2S. Very compact, rounded bottom, blah, 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 blah. All of a sudden it looks normal again. But yeah, that's that. 400 battery, 2 mils of juice. So this guy's going to be fairly small. At least 6 different flavors. Oh well. So it's pre-filled. Pre-filled cartridges. At least you can keep the battery and just get new cartridges. 6,000 puffs. Okay. 10 centimeters high. Yeah, that's that. Let me check out that. Blueberry ice, strawberry. Strawberry ice cream. Nice. Hope they don't mess up too much ice in there. Well, there is a strawberry ice. There's ice. All of them ices. Ice is always ice. Ice. Damn you. Press 3 times to lock. Press 3 times to unlock. Okay, so at least you've got child safety protection. So that's cool beans. And that's it. That's it. Okay. Then we can go to eSig SA. Okay, let's just quickly and have a check at the classifieds. See if there's something interesting which somebody advertised for us. Okay, this guy's got various items for sale. Okay, let's quickly check there. Okay, here's a lot of stuff which this guy has. Jeez, like it. This guy's got a lot of stuff. Okay, but it says a TVL clone. He's got the low profile. Goon LP for 400. Noisy Cricket for 200. Smock Priv, wow. But you can see the paint chipping at the top over there. But for 150, if it works, it works. I enjoyed the Smock Priv. I actually had that mod for quite a long time. I can't even remember what happened to it though. But I know it didn't break. I think I sold it as a set for somebody that wanted something to vape on. KO Mechanical, 200 Rand. Yeah, look at these tanks. You can see this guy is one of the early vapors. If you look at the stuff which it's got a broadside clone there. Avocado, my goodness, when last have you guys seen an avocado RTA? I also had an avocado. I'm sure a lot of you guys had an avocado. That's a lot of money for an avocado. 24. So you'd probably pay 300 Rand for just to have it in your collection if you don't have it. But pointless having it in your collection if you don't have the boxes and stuff like that. Yeah, look at this coil art. Oh my goodness gracious. Pharaoh. Oh my word. V-Guard. Smock. Coil arts Mage. Alpine. Kylan Mini. This oak's got a lot of old stuff. Yeah, look at this beaten thing. Hellvape Drop Dead. That's not a Drop Dead. It's a Dead Rabbit that. Drop Dead. Ah, no, it is a Drop Dead. Oh my goodness. Drop Solo. Custom Goon. 600 Kissers. Druga. This guy's got a lot of stuff. Ice Stick Pico. Tsunami. So go and check out, yeah. As I said, there it stops. That's the last one, and then it recycles again. So you've got that oak selling a lot of stuff. Authentic Goon, version 1.5. Okay. This guy wants a Dovpo Abyss. Abyss with extras. Well, these two guys can sort one another out. GM Mods Lethal. Let's quickly see what color configuration this guy has. Stainless. Okay. All right. So if you guys are looking for the lethal RTA, there is one there for you. GM mods. Steamcraft Titan 41mm trade for mod. Look at this beast. That is a big bastard. That. Yeah, I could have taken better photos. Showed the monstrosity much better than that. Any case, yeah, so there's even a Bishop Cube RBA. Guy doesn't have a picture of it. No, he probably wants one. Yeah, I wanted. Bishop Cube. Okay. So, Oaks, that is that regarding the eSig SA. You can go and check that out if you want. And then maybe there's something which you want to buy. Maybe there's something you want to buy. Where's that? Ek kan nou nie daai ding nie. Oh well. All right. That is that from my side. I've got nothing more to show you. I've got nothing more to tell you. Well, I've actually got some good news for you, people, regarding Logan Paul and KSI. If you don't know, now you're going to know. Apparently, the FDA is on their case for their energy drink because of the way which they advertised it and the huge amount of caffeine which is inside a single one of these cans or bottles or whatever you call it. Because apparently the caffeine equates to 6 bottle of Coke cans. But it's the energy drink with the most caffeine. And there's also something about their minerals, which apparently they advertise it as twice as much electrolytes. But the problem is they push up the amount of electrolytes by just using a lot of extra potassium inside of it, which doesn't really have a benefit for you though. Your body can only use so much. So that's how they get to this huge amount of electrolytes. So in any case, so we'll see what happens in that specific case. But yeah, that's that. Oh Lord Hockey het wragtige draai kom maak. Lord Hockey, what are you doing? Shouldn't you be feasting with your fam? But yeah, we did wish you a happy birthday early on. I showed you a nice picture in your little t-shirt. You're looking good there. You're looking good. The avocado, the old Reload 24. Kirshen, have you got one? Are you looking for one? I don't have either one of those things anymore. Those old stuff. Any case, guys, that's that from my side. I've got nothing more. Is there something which you guys wanted to say? Is there anything interesting you guys are vaping up? Some of you concocted a nice do-it-yourself juice, maybe. I've actually found one of these little bottles still. The vanilla cola. Super shots. So if you're into your vanilla cola, this guy's actually very, very nice. It's actually strange. There it goes. There it goes. Mix at 10%. If you like vanilla, that is very nice vanilla cola, by the way, that one shot. So yeah, but I can probably vape a tank maybe in a week and really enjoy it, but I mustn't do too much of it. And then I'm back on my blimey again. So yeah, so Lord Hawkey, I hope you enjoy the rest of this evening of yours. And thank you guys for joining. And I don't have much, as I say, I don't have anything else which I can tell you there. My daughter has chased me and my wife out of the house Friday. That I can tell you. She's having a first house party. The kid is growing up. And now me and my wife, we're not allowed to be here. We're not allowed to. We're probably going to embarrass her. But we've been kicked out. We have to bail. So I must go and make a plan what we're going to do on Friday. Maybe go and eat out with my boot because my boot is going to overseas. Heaven knows for how long, but it's definitely going to be for years. His wife, she works for, what's it? Do you need to on any embassy? But she has to move around once every 5 years. She shifts location. So any case, so ons is seker dan sal ons seker maar Melkbos bietjie gaan slaap by skoonpaale. That's me tonight. Okay, there's a picture. Let's quickly check this out. Maybe there's something nice. If it's porn, I'm not going to show you this. Oh, yo, look at this. Look at this setup. Yo, 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 yo. So, yeah, it's got some serious quality mods over there. Check that out. Huh. Even got a rebel lying on the one side, a Daney on the other side. I actually sold my Daney to get money for this bloody card. But what could I do? What can a man do? You gotta prioritize. Plain and simple. Okay, Oaks. I'm gonna say have a lekker one. Never knew Calvin makes lekker juice. Calvin actually sent me something, but I haven't listened to the whole thing. But it's a person that put in sick leave. It's a pity Calvin's not here, else he could have elaborated on it. But I'll listen to it and give you guys an up and up. But apparently, it's a guy that put in sick leave, and then they caught him going to the rugby. And there's a court case involved in this whole situation. So I'll just go and read up on this thing. But in any case, Neil, you must enjoy your evening, especially more than the others. The others are just going to have a good night. You're going to have a fantastic night because it's your birthday. Thank you very much. Ronaldo, ek gaan in kontak kom met jou of vandag of môre of een of ander tyd. But I have to get some suppies from you to keep myself going. Otherwise, have a fantastic Wednesday evening, rest of the week. Tuesday, I'm starting back at work again. Have a good one, guys. Bye bye.